Okay, Jam Fam, real quick before I jump on the water, today I'm going to be throwing jig, crankbait, and jerkbait. Don't really know what's going to happen with those, but boom. So let's go ahead and get into it together. I figure we'd check it out. Alright, so like I was saying, so we got the Monsterbass box in. Not really sure what all's in here. Let's go ahead and pull everything out. Of course, first right off the bat, the most important thing, Monsterbass sticker. So I guess this is the Jason Christie takeover box. Yep. Alright, so it says, depending on your subscription level, your box will include 5 of these 7 baits. Looks like we've got the jerkbait, we've got some Daiichi EWG hooks, Head and Spook Junior, Head and Super Spook Junior, whatever, Booyah, Hard Knocker, another Booyah spinnerbait. Last but not least, we have a pack of 5-inch green pumpkin yum dingers. You can never go wrong with green pumpkin. The whole overhaul here. And that's what we got to work with in our Monsterbass box. So we're gonna get out here and we're gonna try to catch a fish on every single one of these baits. I've got 3 rods. I should be able to make it happen. So let's get over here and see what we can get going. Let's get this Monsterbass. You know what? Let's go ahead and just leave this here, up here at the car. We're gonna go ahead and take, oh shoot, it fell. Instead of carrying this whole box and whatnot, you know what? If we catch a giant bass, we're gonna want this box. So we're just gonna go ahead and bring it with us. Definitely some cool baits. Let's get into it. So I was gonna wait to turn the camera on because I wanted to start way down there and you know, just work my way around from there. But for some reason, this spot right here is just calling my name, man. So I'm gonna get over here and rip it around a little bit. What's really cool is the baits that I've got in this box are pretty much the exact baits that I would be throwing anyway. Mystery tackle box, God, I don't even know what I'm saying. Lucky tackle box, mystery tackle box. I've never had one that just came with what I wanted right out the gates. So we won't even need my bag right off the bat. We're gonna have to retie some of these. A jig right here. What could I throw on that? It's 15-pound. Yep, we could throw top water on my jig rod. Let's get that set up. We could throw a spinnerbait on my spinnerbait rod. And jerkbait on my jerkbait rod, dude. That's sick. We're gonna try to get ripped on all these baits today. So let me turn this camera off while I get rigged. I've got a lot of rods to re-rig. I've already got stuff rigged, so I've got to take all this off, retie. So, you know, we'll fish the other jerkbait. This jerkbait is actually more of a clear water type of scenario. Kind of, oh shoot, it's sunny out today, so maybe that'll work for us. Like I said though, this water's not super clear, a little bit stainy, but we might be able to make something happen with this if it dives deep enough. 0 to 2 feet. We'll see what we can do with this. Maybe we'll put a weight on it or something and see how far we can get it down. I think instead of tying this on, since it is a floating rattling rogue, we're gonna put on the old lipless. So let me turn this off, get retied, and I'll get back with you guys. So we're actually starting on this side, but I feel like the most productive end is gonna be back there, and then maybe right on this edge where those stumps and whatnot are. So let's see if we can get ripped on out here. Just a simple cast with the spinnerbait right out front, super thick. It's one thing I didn't account for out here. I figured that this would be a good spot to try to catch these fish, but at the same time, there's a lot of algae. I hope we can get on some fish today though. That's the main thing. Oh, got one. Had one, I don't know if he's still, oh, I had one, dude. He ripped it. Damn. Let's try that again. No trailer here. All right, we're gonna make a move. This doesn't look like the most ideal area. There's not a lot of depth here. I don't see them necessarily making beds off of this edge either. I mean, maybe if it was a little bit less pressured and wasn't all this moss, they probably would, but right now I don't think they're going to. So let's go ahead and pack up some of this junk here, some of this trash that I've got laying around, and we'll move down a little bit and see if we can get ripped on. Essentially what I want to look for is an area with a little bit more depth, a little bit less algae. Got my Monsterbass box. Let me see if we can just walk down here without getting super soaked. So these fish have probably already spawned also. That's a lot of little fry, dude. So today we're gonna get out and do this. Hopefully catch some, get familiarized with the monster bass baits, and maybe get ripped on some fish. But tomorrow, dude, we're gonna be meeting up with Sooner Fishing 01, and we are gonna go out to, I think he said Holly Creek, spot that I've never been to before. Huge shout out to him for taking us in advance, I guess, you know. Huge in advance shout out. Are you freaking kidding me, dude? I just got ripped on. Let's put a trailer on this thing. Just up the ante a little bit. I know, this is the thing, guys. I know this area could produce with all of the baits that I have. And that's really why I chose it. But for some reason today, we are not having the best of luck. Let's see if we can change that. Got him. Yes. Boom, ba boom. And that's all it took, was a little trailer. So if you're not confident in a spinnerbait, man, especially this time of year, late fall or something, get on there, put you a Rage Twin Tail Menace on. I guarantee you, if the spinnerbait bite is on, they will bite it. So that's our first fish from the baits out of our Monster Bass box. Stoked about that. Like you guys seen, that was on the Booyah. Sorry, I just wrapped that under my rod. Ah, there we go. So that was on the Booyah 3/8 ounce spinner. Forget what they call it, but it's Booyah spinner. Let's get it back in there. Just a little. Oh, he's feisty. He's fired up, dude. Yeah, those guys. Who is that texting me? Oh, it's an email saying that my Monster Bass box has been delivered. Sweet. Like, even give you a notification if you're not home and let you know, hey, your box has already made it home, buddy. Let's see if we can get another one on the spinnerbait. Oh, I thought we had one. I think they're just smacking at it, dude. Weird. Okay, so this is gonna be probably our last toss with this. Doesn't seem to be getting bit anymore. Now that I changed my trailer to look way better. I don't understand. That might have beefed up the profile too much. All right, last toss with this. I wanna I'm not trying to break it off. That's the main reason why I wanna stop throwing it. Caught a fish on it. I want to stop throwing it so I can save it. Okay, yeah, we're gonna put it up. That was cool though. Caught a fish on this. Let's see what else we got to throw. Okay, so we're done with the spinnerbait. What have we not fished? I think it's gonna be really hard to get bit on this. In the spirit of flipping and whatnot, this is a jig pitching rod. I think what we're gonna do is put one of these hooks on the jig rod. This isn't the jig rod. What am I doing here? All right, so I put my lipless. You know what? No. Ow, geez, those hooks are sharp, dude. Super sharp hooks. In case you guys were wondering, yes, those hooks are amazingly sharp. Okay, so now we've got these Daichi hooks. We've got not Bill Dance, Jimmy Houston on here. Hopefully we don't pull some Bill Dance stuff out here. No point rollover. Cool, really sharp points. They seem to be angled a little bit upward like a bent finger, kind of like that. Anyway, we'll break out one of those. For this, we're just gonna Palomar the hook on. No weight, didn't come with the weight, so we're not gonna use one. We're just gonna Palomar this on. This is a 4/0 EWG. I think it said, I can't remember specifically what kind of hook this was. I'll have to look at it again. But we're gonna test these hooks out too, see how much they bend, because I know we're about to grab some wood with this. Maybe. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't even mention to you guys. I was thinking about it, but I didn't really mention it. We are about to break one of my rules. Most of the time when I'm throwing a Senko, I think I even did a video about it, Jan the Man on Senkos. You can see it recommends a 3 or 4/0 or 5/0 offset EWG hook. We're gonna use the 4/0. It's just a preference type of deal, I guess. If I'm throwing Senkos, you might have remember, I prefer to throw them on round bend hooks, but because this is what we were given, this is what we're gonna do. No weight, you know, EWG. Boom, We're just gonna rig this thing, tech exposed, and watch this. Oh shoot. I got a feeling we're gonna get bit pretty freaking quick. I'm almost wondering if I tossed a weight on here, if this would get bit a little bit better. Or maybe just rig it like a freaking wacky rig, put on EWG instead of a, whatchamacallit? It's kind of hard to figure this bite out today. I didn't want to focus on getting on a certain bite. I wanted to fish all of these baits. It's hard to figure out what kind of bite they want even. I got a feeling this is gonna get bit though. We just gotta find the right spot. Let's come over here just a little bit. Actually, let me pack up some of my junk and then we'll make a move. Okay, so we caught one fish here. I'm gonna move up just a little bit, flip the Cinco and see if we can get bit in there. Real quick before we move spots, I wanna throw this and see what the action is like. I mean, I know it's a walking bait and all that, but I've never had a white spook. Oh my gosh. Dial it back a little bit, Jam. Holy smokes. I suck at walking this spook. Wow, it's still nested. This 10-pound test is just not having it. Okay, I've got it figured out now. I can work this all day. That didn't take but a couple of casts. I mean, I'm no expert by any means, but I figured out the action. I'm not gonna lie, it looks like, and you know what, that's another funny thing. Being a walking bait, I'm working this on my jerkbait rod. The exact same way you would a jerkbait almost, except just shorter twitches. I have fished a Cinco out here plenty of times, and I know it works, so there's no doubt in my mind that the Yum Dinger will work out here. Once we find out where a fish is that wants to eat it, right there. Like I was just saying, just gotta find that fish that's wanting to eat it, and there he was. That was cool. First toss in this new spot. Not giants, but dude, we're out here to find one. They say there's 10-pounders. I've caught a 6-pounder out of here. Kaboom. Let's get it back in there though. Awesome. All right, so like I was trying to say though, now I've just got my 3 rods tied up with the last 3 baits that we have to catch on. Is this gonna be, oh, I think I just seen a little minnow bust right there. So this may be it. This may be all we need. There's a minnow that busts right there, so maybe I can get this jerkbait after them, wherever you are. I'm gonna have to really rip this jerkbait around if I wanna get bit with it. I don't even know if, holy smokes. There's a big fry right there, and I guarantee you there was a big female that put all this massive fry over here. Really having to rip this to keep it down, guys, but I'm wondering if that's why I'm not getting bits, because I'm ripping it so hard. Oh yeah, there we go. Yes! Are you stinking kidding me? Whoa! Yeah! We are getting this monster bass slam going, y'all. As you guys just seen, pulled that right off of there. Right off of this stump right here. Damn it, let go. Yeah, right off of this, I figured there'd be some fish sitting under there. He couldn't stand my jerkbait being there, and he had to eat it. Can't blame him. It looks juicy. Nothing really coming back up out of this, so we're gonna switch baits. Before I move from this area, I keep catching about 1 fish from each spot. I figure that's probably how it's gonna be here. But before I move, I'm gonna go ahead and roll this lipless, because like I said, all we got left is a lipless and the spook, and we have caught a fish on every single bait in the Monster Bass box. Matter of fact, let's tell Sooner Fishing about our endeavors. Shout out Sooner Fishing, man. They really, reach out and try to get out and fish. Showing me a lot of support, getting out here and trying to fish with a dude. So we're gonna message him real quick. I'm really surprised that I was able to get one on that jerk bait, because it's, like I said, it's a 0.2 to freaking 2 feet diving jerk bait. And I really didn't think the fish were gonna be that fired up today. They showed me wrong, didn't they? Now, I've been rolling different kind of techniques with the lipless today, so now I'm just trying the yo-yo. Trying to yo-yo a fish up out of here. And the yo-yo, if you guys don't know, it's basically what I call the lift and drop. Lift your bait, it rattles up, let it fall back down, pick up that slack, lift it back up, let it fall back down. Easy peasy. Easy stuff. One of the easiest lipless techniques aside from, you know, just rolling it in. Oh wow, there's a branch right there that I almost caught my lipless on too. That wouldn't have been great. Lipless and a spook is all we have left. I know I can make something happen on the lipless. Like I said, my personal best is on a lipless, a red lipless out here, so I'm really confident in that. But the spook, man, I don't know about that. It might be hard to get on a spook bite over here. Maybe if we can get towards that corner. I've almost made it just halfway around this pond and already finished my MB, my monster bass slam. Last cast here, I think. So I'm kind of burning this a little bit fast, simply because the fish were eating that jerk bait so well. And that's a freaking jerk bait that was just creaming around. So I figured that there's almost no chance that they wouldn't bite this, because it's a moving bait. It's, you know, we'll see what happens though. I don't know. I can't say that I'm an expert. I'm not a pro bass angler. I just work really hard to catch fish and figure baits out. Got him. Yep. Boom. And that's why they call me Jam the Man. You done? He is got, dude. He got. His hooks are so sharp, dude. All right, there we go. Awesome. So, let's see if I can show you guys the bait too here. Boom, he's something creamed him before. Boom, first fish on this lipless. They're all about the same size right now. Let's see here, that looks like a female also. Dang, a lot of females. And that's on the old Booyah red lipless. I freaking hate having to do retakes, so I'm just gonna make this short, quick, and simple. Super stoked about monster bass. I should be getting my next box in pretty soon, and I'll do another video on that if you guys are interested in seeing those baits and stuff. I managed to catch a fish on every single bait except for the spook. It just wasn't time for a topwater or spook bite, since I showed you a moment ago and messed that whole take up. So Carolina Bass Hunter, you are the winner of the giveaway. Drop down there at any of my social media and reach out to me. I'm gonna do like a 2-step verification. So what I'll do is I'll have you, Carolina Bass Hunter, I'll have you message me, like I said, on any one of the social media platforms down below in the description. And then I will ask you a question on that social media. And then so what I will do to verify that it is in fact you sending me their address, I will have you comment on your YouTube channel name, a specific passphrase that I give you on your social media. That's how we're gonna do that, so there's no mix up, nobody trying to steal your stuff and whatnot. Carolina Bass Hunter, again, congratulations on the win. Matter of fact, right now I'm gonna go ahead and share it on Twitter. So drop down there and find that in the description also if you're interested in following my Twitter account, and maybe since this has Twitter updates on the giveaway, I may post giveaway updates on the Twitter page. So it even shows, it says congrats, pretty much everything I just said. Sweet, all right, let's go ahead and send that tweet out then. Boom, good job on the win, dude, awesome. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pop over and view some of your videos while we're at it too. Anyway, thank you guys for sticking around, staying tuned, and watching the videos. I'm gonna get out of here and finish editing up this video. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Jam the Man out.